Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I am going to be teaching you how to draw your brows and how to get the perfect brows. If that's something you're interested in, then keep on watching. Forgive me, I'm already halfway through with my makeup. I'm about to do my brows, and I figured why not film a brow tutorial for my friends on the internet. It's going to be very quick, very easy, just a trick and the techniques I use to make sure my brows are looking clean and snatched. First things first, you want to make sure that you have a powder puff to keep your hands steady while you are drawing your brows. You also want to make sure you have a spoolie and your brow pencil. I would also recommend that when you're getting a brow pencil, it really comes down to the kind of brow pencil you are using. I am using Didi Beauty Line by Didi brow pencil. You don't want to, especially if you're a beginner, you don't want to use all these pencils that are like crayons, because it's just going to make the process a lot more harder. Leave that to the professionals. But if you are just starting out, I would recommend this brow pencil, Didi Beauty brow pencil. It is sharp, it is clean, it is precise, and you're going to draw on your brows very easily. First thing you're going to do is to brush up your brow hairs. If you want to also know how to carve your brows, I just dropped a video on how to carve your eyebrows. Go and watch that, then come back here so you can slay your brows. So we're just gonna brush your brow hair upwards. Just do that, then open up your brow pencil just a little bit. You don't want it to be too high. No, it's going to break and you're not going to get the precision that you want. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to start your bottom brow line. You're going to start at the very beginning and just trace your, are you saying that? Trace your natural brow line, which is why I said if you haven't watched my carve your brows video, then we'll go and watch that right now. Then come back. So all you're going to do is just lightly make sure the pencil is slanted. You don't want to go like this. People go like this and like they're literally like drawing and coloring in the brows. No, you want to make sure it's very light. See the way I'm holding it, like you're holding a drawing pencil in between my finger, my index and my middle finger, and then my thumb here, the brow puff to steady it. And you can see I'm lightly just following my natural brow line. At this point, you can hardly even tell that I started drawing my brows. You can see that there's a difference, but it's not in your face. That is how you want it to be. So just do that. Yeah. To the beginning. Can you see how I'm just lightly like literally light strokes. Light strokes. The littlest things give you the biggest results. Then upward. Normally I don't start from the beginning. I start like here and I do the same thing. Just lightly follow my brow hair. Normally you shouldn't even be able to tell so much of a big difference. If you're able to, then you're holding your pencil too tight. Lightly hold your pencil, hold it like it's delicate and it's going to break, because it will. And lightly follow your hair. Can you see? Now you can see that there's a difference. So I'm going to do this and then come back with the exact same techniques that I taught. Hi, I just did that now on the second brow. What you're going to do now is to take your brow pencil and just lightly fill up the spaces where your hair is not there, where there's no hair. If your hair is in certain areas, then you just leave it as it is. Let's fill up areas where you see that your hair is non-existent. Right? See? Done. Areas where your hair is not there or where it's scant or sparse, just gently fill out those areas very gently with light upward strokes. Don't color or shade, please. We left those brows in 2014. So I am now done lightly filling up my brows. What I'm going to do now, at the top of my brow, I'm just going to gently elongate it. Gently elongate it. You know, I did not start from the beginning. Gently elongate it. After that, you want to brush your brow to blend in all the shading you have done, to blend in with your natural brow hairs and make it look as seamless and natural as possible. Gently, everything gently, don't be too rash on it. That's it. Next up is concealing the brow. For concealing your brow, you want to make sure you are using a flat angle brush like this. The kind of brush I use, flat and angled. I normally go in with a very light concealer for my brow bone here and here to make sure the brows pop. That's what you're looking for. You want your brows to pop right under here. Then for the rest of my brows, this area, the beginning area and the very end, I use my foundation or a concealer that is exact shade as my foundation, my exact skin shade, just to clean it up. So now we are going to do that with the lightest shade, light shade of concealer on our brow bone. You can just see I'm going to gently work my way up to that point. Yeah, and just clean it. And then that's all you want to do. Just gently work your way up there. Don't go immediately. Start from down. Gently work your way up to that point. You can see. Yeah. Gently work your way up to that point. Then use the brush line, sweep it over the area, drag it down and clean it up, blend. Let me do that for the other eye and come back. So I just quickly did that on this brow. Next up, what we're going to do is get a blending brush or your beauty sponge and lightly blend in that area. You can raise your brow up, blend it. Yeah. See? Can you see? Yeah, do that here too. See our brows. I mean, at this point your brows are honestly good to go. I'm not even going to, like, at this point you can take your brow out like this, but just to go extra, like I said, you use my foundation. I'll use my foundation or a concealer closest to your skin shade or your skin shade basically, and clean up the top part of the brow, the beginning area and the ending area. You want to make sure it's in very little, very little. So you're just cleaning up, you're not really concealing anything. Yeah, like that. See, yeah. So that's it for the brow, guys. Honestly, I don't even conceal the top part of my brows. That's over here because I feel like we've already started the base and the skin work, and all that is just going to mess it up and give you more problems, in my opinion. If you want to do that, then I would advise typically doing your brows first in your makeup routine so that your foundation and everything can cover that up. But if you follow the techniques I use, then you should be fine, not concealing, using light strokes and following your natural brow. I hope this was very helpful. Remember to watch my how to carve or shape your eyebrows, and then come and watch this one so you can have a better idea on how to go about it. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next time.